We begin with the latest on the Huntsville police officer's murder trial we've been following all week. The jury in Officer William Darby's murder trial found him guilty of murder. This guilty verdict ends a week-long trial for Darby, accused in the death of Jeffrey Parker, a suicidal man Darby shot in 2018. Right now, Darby is free after bonding out of jail, and that bond was set at $100,000. His sentencing is in 6 weeks, where he now faces a minimum of 20 years to potentially life in prison. We've heard from multiple community leaders as they reacted to Darby's verdict. But first, we'll bring you team coverage after our reporter spoke to attorneys involved in this case. WAAY 31's Bridget Divers is standing by. She spoke to Darby's defense attorney, Robert Tootin. We start with WAAY 31's Alex Torres-Perez after hearing from the prosecutor, District Attorney Rob Broussard, about what this case means for Huntsville police officers. Alex?
Prosecutors say this case had a different dynamic because the defendant, William Darby, is a police officer. Now today, the jury believed and decided that the prosecutors believed the jury saw the facts of the case and saw what Darby did was just wrong. The defense did try to use policies and procedures of the Huntsville Police Department in order to try and justify Darby's actions. The head of training at the department even testified, saying Darby acted according to their policies and did nothing wrong. Prosecutors say they don't believe there's a lack of training, but the interpretations of these policies and procedures may need to be looked at. They add that this case does not represent the entire department.
And we have as good a law enforcement as any community could ever hope to have. And because this particular case involved a particular law enforcement, it is absolutely no reflection on the quality of law enforcement that we have here. And there's a lot of good men and women that have done wonderful work in this community for many years.
Now, prosecutors praised Officer Ganesha Pegues for her actions that day. She was actually one of the first officers at the scene who was actually talking to Parker before the shooting happened. They say she was what you would hope, an officer who wanted to help. Now, prosecutors say it didn't matter that Darby was a police officer because justice is blind. Once again, Darby could face anywhere from 20 years to life in prison. Reporting in Huntsville, Alex Torres-Perez, WAAY 31 News.